I've never done this before, where I've shared my morning thoughts, my morning contemplations with the world. And I just today, for some reason, I felt that maybe in this beautiful environment and morning, I should share this beautiful thought that I had. I was thinking about what I had written as the acronym for prana, right? Preserve, recreate, allow new adventures. So that's prana. And most people right now are looking for some kind of positive change or even some kind of movement because they feel stagnant, they feel stuck, they feel bogged down by monotony, which also leads to a lot of mindlessness, and that mindlessness also drives or further cements that stagnation. And it's a slow process in terms of how prana leads to change, but I think that's the only hope we all have, because we all are still, most of people are restricted, and I mean, I'm so grateful to be able to enjoy this beauty, and I think that's the reason I want to share this. When I say preserve, I mean we need to, what is happening is that we need to really preserve our own energies and really channelize them in more constructive direction. And when I say channelize, I don't mean do it proactively, but in fact the most opposite thing is that we need to first become still, because a lot of our energies is just going in either resisting what is happening outside, like I don't want to feel this way, or I don't want to do this, or why am I cooped up in the house, or even if you are cooped up in the house, you're dreaming about being somewhere else, or you're dreaming about going things back to normal. So you are constantly directing your energies to something that is not, and that drains you. So first thing we need to do is preserve that energy so that it can be then it can then be used to recreate, right? So whatever is it that you're doing, maybe it is something that you're doing really good for yourself, or you are enrolling in a course, or you're doing something else, but if you see that you're not fully happy, if you're not seeing the change that you want to see or feel, then you need to stop doing that first. And it's not about because it's wrong, nothing is wrong, but you need to be still. That's what the universe is telling you, is just to be still. That stillness also brings about the ability to observe yourself without any judgment. That's very important, I think, because including me, I'm so self-critical. So once you do that, it helps you recreate that connection with yourself without judgment, and then you start to slowly see your patterns, or you start to see what is it that you can at least do in that moment which is required. And I think the PRA, the allow in prana, is just allow you yourself to be first, because we are so obsessed with the doing, right? That in this is including me. My whole life I've been about the doing, about walking the talk, about action speaks louder than words. And it got me so much into doing that I had moved away from the being aspect, and that I was not allowing so many things to come into my life because I was so busy. I was busy doing. And even though those doing were really helping me, but I was, again, like I said, I was not completely happy from within. I knew there was some kind of imbalance, even though I had everything going for me. Even now I have everything going for me. So it's just differences that I'm so happy inside, and I feel content in a way that I'm in fact motivated to do more as well and to be more. So excessive doing becomes the controlling, and that's where again you are dissipating your energies, and that's taking you away from your connection with yourself, because a lot of that excessive doing is because of judgment, because of external standards of expectations, which actually are taking you away from yourself. And I think that's where the shift is, that people think everything has to be new, but we can also rediscover, recreate that perspective by first being still. And that's when you make space for the new. And when I say new, I don't mean new things or new places, because again that comes from we are always trying to seek that connection outside because we want new things, we want new movies, we want new clothes, we want new classes, we want new workouts, we want new dishes, we want new recipes. Is because we are constantly seeking something outside to fill that lack of connection within. But the moment you realize that it's all just about looking at yourself and deepening that connection with yourself, you will see that you automatically end up seeing the newness in the same things. I think that's when it will open you up to so much of inner connection with yourself that you're able to then be and allow the different experiences to come about. Because when you be, you are creating space. And I had a very good conversation with one of my very good friends last year about the being and the doing, and we were talking about finding an ideal partner, and he was like, you know, you do realize that to have someone in your life, you have to create space. And I was like, yes, I can create space. And he's like, but if your cup is full, how will you create space? And now it makes so much sense as well. So these are 2 bits from me. Morning coffee conversations. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this.